Hello. This is out of character for you. I'm Heidi. This is Benjamin. Welcome to the Chasing Ebenezer Show.
Hi.
We talk about serious things, play you some music, and encourage you to be creative as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We've got some Christmas shows coming up we want to tell you about. We got two. We got one coming up on Saturday, and we've got one coming up on the 20th. So if you want to come, or either flying out to Oregon if you don't live here, or if you want to just know where they are, follow us on Facebook and check out the event page. All the details are there.
We're inviting everyone to come in their ugly sweater.
Mm-hmm. The uglier, the better.
And so if you can't make it, take a photo and
post it on our page
so we can see.
Yes.
And also just once again, thank you to our patrons who help make this possible. And right now, that's helping us on our EP. You're our EP team, so thank you. We still need some more money to finish paying for this project that'll be out in the spring. So for just $1 a month, we will send you our digital EP when it's out to anyone who's a patron.
Mm-hmm. A patron?
A patron.
There you go.
So there you go.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
Now on to the serious business of talking. This Ebenezer situation.
Yes. I mean, it's Christmas, so it kind of makes sense that we talk about this.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite characters of all time.
Mm-hmm. I never watched the official Christmas Carol. The first one I ever saw was the one that involved a duck. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And I always thought like anything that came after was like ripping off the original.
Oh, it's on Disney Plus, by the way.
Yes.
You can watch Mickey's
Highly
Christmas
recommended.
Carol.
This is true.
So we love that character, but that's not actually where we got the name from. And people will ask us, well, why are you called Chasing Ebenezer? Well,
or have you caught him yet? That's the other
have you caught him yet?
Which is
that's
clever.
True.
It's very clever.
Well, friends, this right here, featured on this tote bag that you can purchase from me for just $10. These are Ebenezer stones, and sometimes we see them when we go hiking. Outside.
Yeah, that's true.
Not hiking inside.
I'm not really sure if they mean the same thing, but we see these here.
Okay. I'm just pointing out.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm pointing out these rocks here are called Ebenezer stones.
Good point. Our friend Hannah Chrisman came up with this design. So thank you, Hannah.
Thank you,
She's
Hannah.
an amazing artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So continue, though.
So what this means, there's a passage in the Bible where they take this stone and set it up and they call it Ebenezer, which means this far the Lord has brought us. And it was meant for the people of Israel, it was meant to be a reminder to them every time they would see it of all that God had delivered them from and taken them through.
So it's like a memorial stone. So for us, this idea of chasing Ebenezer is pursuing the gratitude that we've received, which gives us hope for the future and just a gratefulness to God. So that's what that means.
That's what it means.
And if you watched our episode last week, I especially was sharing how joy and gratitude is a fight.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's really hard.
That's what our name means. And it kind of makes sense with I was thinking about this, Ebenezer Scrooge, if you think about it, he was a very negative.
Yeah.
He was a poop head. And so I think that's what Dickens, that's my Dickens, Charles Dickens
That's a good
interpretation.
That's a good character assessment.
Yeah. Poop head Scrooge. So then, though, by the end of the story, spoiler alert, he's learned Christmas spirit. He's learned this joy, and he kind of commits to his life changing. Mm-hmm. He commits to this life of not being a poop head anymore. So.
Yeah. I really wish
I talk very maturely.
I wish you were my teacher in high school because I would have really paid attention over everything you just said right now because that was really good.
I'm really deep. I try to be deep and use adult language when I speak.
Yeah.
So.
Well, poop is an adult word. I'm pretty sure it's in the dictionary.
And for you folks maybe who want to spend some time remembering things, I made a printable for you that's on Patreon, and it'll be in the show notes, so you can just journal
while you're still having your little, your joy printable.
Yeah, from last week, if you printed it out,
joy.
You could use it to journal memories from the past that you're grateful for.
Yeah, I can remember bad things all the time.
Oh, I'm great at that.
Remembering good things is really important. So. I'm thinking about that. Like, what was one of my favorite Christmas memories? And so
tell us.
I'm gonna go first because
go first.
Yeah. So I think I was 17, and my parents are awesome. They've always been really generous with me. And I remember Christmas morning, you wake up, you open all your presents, and we were all done. And I thought I made out pretty good.
You thought you were done.
And I was like, man, I made out pretty good. This is great. I wasn't like, oh man, I didn't get enough. I really felt good about it. And then my dad, I think my dad enjoyed just doing this. So I love you, Dad. You're awesome. My dad was like, hey son, I think there might be one more gift in the closet. Could you go get it?
That's like in a Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The BB gun. Did you get a BB gun?
No, I didn't get a BB gun. I got a 12-string guitar.
Well, for you, that
was a BB gun for me.
Yeah.
So I got a 12-string guitar, and I always remember that.
That's really sweet.
Remember that. So my parents are really cool about Christmas stuff. So what about you? What's yours?
Well, I don't know if I have. It's more of an idea that I had cancer when I was 3.5 years old, and I was healed at Christmas time. So that's kind of what I tend to often think about, that Christmas time, it just has that memory of being healed from cancer. And it was awesome. It was a miracle, too. My tumor had no medical explanation. It was sent for study. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
It's crazy. So that's kind of what I think about oftentimes at Christmas time.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, so your prompt is the printable. Print it. The song we're going to do is another Christmas song, another original one. It's one I wrote about Mary. And you want to talk about someone who had an Ebenezer stone. My gosh.
Pregnant virgin.
Pregnant virgin. after having Jesus and, going through all that, she could look back and remember that often. So
I would think she would never have forgotten that.
Never forget. Pretty unforgettable. So that's what the song's about, and I'm going to play it for you here in a little bit. Yeah,
and in the comments, share some of your gratitude moments, memories from the past that would encourage us today, especially if you're having a hard time with this time of year.
Yeah.
Like me, it can be good to just really pause and give thanks for the things in the past.
That's good. Well, we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Your family was poor. Did you live in a dirt shack, sleeping on the floor? Pledged you to a carpenter, work hard to provide. When the angel came and brought the news, did it catch you by surprise? God is bigger than we think. God does unexpected things. So lift up your eyes, oh favored one. Your King has come. Say, some will worship you as God above, or treat you as a castaway. But Mary, Mary, your womb is truly blessed, for the one that grows inside of you, from the heart beating in your chest. God is bigger than we think. God does unexpected things. So lift up your eyes, oh favored one. Your King has come. Mother of my God, you changed the course of history, cannot be denied. See the kingdom coming, see it coming meek and mild. When poverty brings royalty, when the virgin bears a child. God is bigger than we think. God does unexpected things.